Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then hello, my name is Ariana Rose. I make makeup videos here on YouTube. Go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can become part of my YouTube friends and you can see my videos first. Today I am doing a tutorial on this look right here. I got inspired by Coachella coming up and all the festivals that happen during the summertime, so I wanted to create a makeup tutorial for it that you guys can possibly recreate. I wanted this look to be super lightweight, so it's super comfortable to wear during hot weather and when you're out for the entire day, but also something that was cool that had a little extra edge without being over the top. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to see how I created it, then just keep watching. Starting out with MAC 24 Extended Eye Base, then going in with the Balm Highlight and Contour Palette. I'm using both 64 and 500 shade. I'm starting out with 64 to give a little bit of a highlight and then going in with 500 just to soften it up and create a nice soft base. Then I'm taking Dim Light from the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. And I'm just going to use a large fluffy brush and I'm going to blend that all the way through my crease. I'm just using this because I want to add a little bit of extra dimension, but I don't want it to be too overpowering on my eyelid. Then taking Ben Nye Liquid Set and MAC Pigment and Platinum, I'm going to mix the two together to create the same consistency as liquid eyeliner. Then I'm going to place that in the center of my lid and look up so that way it transfers so I see how thick I need to make the eyeliner. And since I have hooded eyes, this look works out perfectly because using a product like this, it's going to transfer no matter what. For the inner corner, I am creating my own little point. I'm not going with the curvature of my eye, and you just want to make sure that they are even on both sides, obviously. And then I'm just going to fill in the eyeliner and then wing it out. And I'm not going all the way down on the corner of my eye as well. I'm keeping it a little bit lifted to really help lift my eye. Now to set the eyeliner, I'm using Benefit Cosmetics in Blingo, and I'm just doing this to make sure everything stays in place and it doesn't crack or move. And this shade has a slight more blue silvery tint to it, so I really liked it. I felt like it really made the eyeliner pop. Then I'm just going to go in and curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm just using MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. I'm making sure to really get that into the roots of my lashes because I'm going to go in with some individual falsies. For the individuals, I'm using some random brand. You can use whichever ones you want. And I'm using these instead of a strip lash because I feel like they're so much more comfortable. And when you're out in the hot sun, you don't have to worry about them lifting or end up feeling super heavy by the end of the day. If you guys want me to do a full video on how to apply individual lashes, let me know in the comments down below. Now once they have dried completely, I'm going to go in and apply a coat of mascara, and I'm going to really build that up on the outer corners of the lashes. And to start prepping my skin, I'm going in with Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I'm going to apply this all over my skin to create a really nice luminous base that will stay on throughout the whole day. Then taking MAC Face and Body Foundation, I believe this is in color C1. And the trick with this is I'm going to use my hands and really rub them together until you feel the foundation get a little bit tacky. And then you're going to press that into your skin. And I do this a couple times until I get the amount of coverage that I want. You're not going to get full coverage from this. It's really light, but I just wanted it to give enough so I get my skin tone to be a little bit more even. This foundation sets, it's completely waterproof, so it's perfect if you're going to be outside in the heat all day. Now, since I still have some breakout spots, mainly around my chin and my cheeks, I'm going to go in with a little concealer. This is, and by no means my favorite concealer. It's okay. It's just sort of what I have. I'm using the color NC20, and I'm just going to use my finger first to sort of pat on in the areas where I have a little bit more discoloration and redness. And since the areas are sort of larger, that's why I'm going in with my finger first to sort of get a nice even application. And using my finger is going to really help melt it into my skin so it doesn't look super cakey. Then I'm going to take a lip brush and the concealer and dab that on to the areas and the spots where I need a tiny bit more coverage. Doing this is going to help you get as much coverage as you need, but only in the areas that you need, helping you to create a softer, more natural base that's going to be super wearable in the hot daytime. For my under eyes, I'm using NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just going to apply that and blend it out with a beauty blender. Then I'm going to set my under eye and my T-zone with a translucent powder, and I'm using just the tiniest amount just to kick back some of the shine and to make it all stay throughout the day. Then I'm taking Cover FX Mineral Foundation and I'm going to pat that into the areas where I use concealer. This is going to help set it and then also add a little bit extra coverage to create a really nice, soft, flawless finish. For my lips, I'm using the Balm Pickup Liner in Pineapple. I wanted to keep my lips super nice and natural so that way it's super comfortable. I'm just applying this all over my lip and blending it in. Then I'm just going to go over it with a gloss. I'm using Buxom Lip Cream in White Russian. And I love these glosses. They plump your lips a little bit as well, which I personally love. Now going back in with Hourglass in Dim Light, I'm going to use this to bronze my face. And I'm just going in all the normal areas, but I'm making sure it's really soft so you don't see it, but it still gives me an all over, really soft, luminous, bronzed look. Taking the same exact shade, I'm going to apply that on my lower lash line, just blend it in. Then for highlight, I'm going back in with 64 from the Balm Highlight and Contour Palette, and I'm applying that on my cheekbones and a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I didn't put it on my nose because I tend to have a little bit of texture there and I don't want to show it off. And I'm also putting it on the inner corners of my eyes. Then I decided my inner corner needed a little bit more pop, so I'm going in with MAC Pigment in Vanilla. For blush, I'm using MAC Mineralized Blush in Lured to Love. I'm sorry this was limited edition, but I just picked it up because it's super pretty. It's sort of like Peaches from MAC, but it's slightly more pink and a little bit softer. And I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheek and blended sort of up and back to create a soft, natural, flushed look. And since this is a festival-inspired look, I wanted to add a little bit more pizzazz, and I'm using Benefit Cosmetics Bling Brow, and I'm just applying that right in the center of my pupil on the lower lash line, and then pressing it in to make sure it stays all day. The color I used is like a silvery gray. Then going back in with Blingo, I'm just blending out the top line of the liner just to soften it and so that way you can see it a little bit more when I'm looking straight ahead. Then to finish off the makeup, I'm setting it with Urban Decay All Nighter Spray so it stays on all day. Alright guys, this is a finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have an amazing time at all your festivals and Coachella. And if you recreate this look, go ahead and tag me on Instagram at It's Ariana Rose. And if you want to see a tutorial on this look, let me know. I'm not sure about it yet. I did these like little buns and I don't know if they're cute or if they're weird. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.